All right, so we're on to step 3, and the first item is to now figure out your realistic budget.
Yeah, so now you're really diving in and you're pulling estimate first from those top priority items that you really want to have. And then you're just pricing out and working with your planner to get a realistic budget for all the other items.
Right.
And it is a bit of a numbers game. You're going to start with your overall budget and then kind of have to fill in the pieces. And there's going to be a little bit of compromise where you might give up something that you really wanted in order to allow your priority.
So you had your, budget in your mind when you had no clue whatever anything costs, and that was in the beginning. Now you have the budget where you're getting numbers back, and you're really going to get pretty close to what it's going to cost to do all these items. So you're going to get that breakdown more realistically put together at this stage. The second item is to book your top 3 priority items and your time-sensitive vendors.
Yeah, so whatever those top 3 priorities, again, it could be your photographer, it could be your caterer, it could be a great DJ or a band, book them. But then also know that vendors like photographers, they book up for a day. They might only do one event per day or per weekend, so you've got to book them quickly.
Yeah, and it's smart to, realize that the vendors that you want to book in the beginning are the ones that if they get booked, they cannot do another event that day. So a photographer is a great example. A cake baker can do multiple wedding cakes on a wedding day. They do the cake ahead of time and then they're basically dropping it off. So that's something you can wait for later, but you need to do your time sensitive and your top priorities first.
And additionally, this is the time to start looking into hotel accommodations for your guests, set up room blocks if you're going to do that, and really look at options for your other weekend events.
Yeah, absolutely. And then hire local. This is the last item. If possible, it's great to use vendors from the area.
Yeah, it is. It really is. You want to find a vendor team that they work well together, but also are familiar with your area and with your venue. Not to say you can't bring in someone from outside. That is possible, but certain key vendors like catering, for instance, it's really smart to hire local.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody knows each other. Everybody's worked at the venue more than once. And again, as a photographer, it's fun for us to go and shoot at different venues. So absolutely, if you someone you fell in love with, bring them. But you don't need to be thinking that you had one friend that had her wedding way out over here and you've seen some of her vendors and someone here. Try to look local first before you do that.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome. And that's the end of step 3. And next we're on to step 4.